السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to the 10th lesson with Mr.K. مرحبا بكم في الدرس العاشر مع Mr.K. Today we will be talking about the past tense. اليوم سنتكلم عن زمن الماضي. Let's start. هيا نبدأ. I will separate the lesson into two parts, okay? The first part I will talk about someone else. I will use the past tense while I'm talking about someone else, not talking about me. The second part is talking about me. Okay? Whether he is a male or a female, but we will talk about someone else. If he is a male, if she is a female. And the second part, we will talk about myself. Okay? Let's start and you will understand by the examples. The first verb is يأكل. يأكل. يأكل for males and also in the present tense. But the past of يأكل is أكل. أكل. أكل for females تأكل. But in the present tense, the past of it أكلت. 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 For an example, أكل أخي التفاحة. أكل. Why? Because he is a male. أكل أخي التفاحة. My brother أخي ate أكل التفاحة. The apple. أكل أخي التفاحة. My brother أخي ate أكل the apple التفاحة. Another example. read يقرأ. read يقرأ for males. The past of this verb is قرأ. 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 read تقرأ for females and the past of it قرأت. 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 Let's take an example. قرأ عمي الجريدة. My uncle read the newspaper. قرأ عمي الجريدة. Why قرأ? Because he is a male. He is a male. Another example. Here we will talk about the female. ask يسأل. يسأل for males and the best of it سأل. سأل. ask تسأل for females and the best of it سألت. سألت. Okay, let's take an example. My mother asked about my brother. سألت أمي عن أخي. My mother أمي asked سألت about عن my brother أخي. سألت أمي عن أخي. My mother أمي asked سألت for females about عن and my brother is أخي. Another example. answer. Okay, answer. Answer is يجاوب. يجاوب. This verb is in the present tense and it is for a male. Why for a male? Because يا for males and تا for females at the beginning of any verb. يا for males and تا for females in the present tense. But what we do when we convert it into past tense, we omit the ياء. And for females, we put the تا at the end of the verb. Again, what we do in the past tense, for males, we delete or cancel the ياء letter at the beginning of the verb. So, it comes to جاوب. جاوب for males. What we do in the present form of the verb for females, we transfer the ta from the beginning of the verb to the last of the verb. So it becomes جاوبت جاوبت جاوبت. Okay, this is what we need in the past tense when we make a verb in the past tense. But I don't want you to memorize a grammar rules. It's not in the modern ways to teach any language. I want you to know how to make a sentence in the past tense without thinking too much, without thinking about making the verb in the past and then convert it into the future and stuff like that. No, you have to memorize the verb like it is, like in a sentence. When you memorize a verb or any something, you better memorize by learning phrases. You better memorize by phrases. Okay, يجاوب answer in the present tense for males, but in the past tense جاوب for males, and for females جاوبت. جاوبت is in the past, but in the present تجاوب. Let's take an example. جاوب صديقي على جميع الأسئلة. Again, جاوب صديقي على جميع الأسئلة. My friend answered all the questions. جاوب صديقي على جميع الأسئلة. Questions أسئلة. Question سؤال. Questions is plural but question is singular. سؤال is question and questions are أسئلة. All is both words. جميع وكل. Both words are synonyms. جميع وكل. Another example. Write يكتب. يكتب for males in the past كتب. كتب for females تكتب in the present but in the past كتبت. كتبت. An example. كتبت أختي جواب لأمي. My sister أختي wrote كتبت a letter جواب to لي my mother. أمي to my mother لأمي. كتبت أختي لأمي جواب أو or جواب لأمي. Both are right. Okay. كتبت أختي جواب لأمي is correct, and كتبت أختي لأمي جواب is also correct. Letter جواب to لي to my mother لأمي. Take يأخذ for males and also in the present tense, but in the past tense أخذ. أخذ, and for females تأخذ in the present, but in the past أخذت. أخذت. Now we will talk about myself. This section from now, the examples is talking about myself. Whether if I am a male or a female, the verb takes only one form. Again, whether if I am a male or a female, the verb takes one form. I will give an example. أخذت. أخذت. أخذت الكتاب من غرفتي. I took the book from my room. But if she is a female, أخذت. أخذت, she took. أخذت. If he is a male, he took. أخذ. He took. أخذ. But if I talk about myself, أخذت. أخذت. The difference between this and this is only the pronunciation. The difference between both, that is the pronunciation. The pronunciation is the only thing which differentiate between both. focus on this part. أخذت 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 الكتاب من غرفتي. I took the book from my room. أخذت الكتاب من غرفتي. The book is الكتابة from من my room غرفتي. And we talked before about the ownership that yeah at the end of the noun talks about me, which is mine. My room غرفتي belongs to me. Open يفتح for males and the best فتح فتح فتح. Open فتحت for females in the present, but in the past فتحت فتحت. Look here and look here, they have the same form, they have the same shape, but what differentiates yes between both of them? The pronunciation. The pronunciation differentiates between them. Here فتحت for females, and when I talk about myself, whether I am a male or a female, فتحت 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 الباب لأدخل. I opened the door to enter. فتحت الباب لأدخل. Focus on this part. فتحت, I'm talking about a female, she opened. فتحت, but here I will talk about myself. فتحت فتحت. The door is الباب to enter لأدخل. Another example, close يغلق for males. This is the present form. Past form أغلق أغلق. He closed أغلق. Close تغلق for females in the present form, but in the past أغلقت أغلقت أغلقت. This when I'm talking about here. She closed أغلقت أغلقت. I don't have to say هي أغلقت. It's known from the verb. أغلقت means هي, she. She closed أغلقت. But here when I talk about myself, whether I'm a male, whether I'm a female, they both have the same pronunciation. أغلقت 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 الشباك لأنام. أغلقت الشباك لأنام. I closed أغلقت the window الشباك to sleep لأنام. I closed the window to sleep. أغلقت الشباك لأنام. The window الشباك to sleep لأنام. The last example with us is the verb send يرسل for males in the present form, but in the past أرسل for males. أرسل females ترسل in the present, but in the past أرسلت. Look here and look here, they both have the same form, but how can we differentiate between them? The best when I talk about she, when I talk about female, when I talk about her. She sent, I should say أرسلت. But if I talk about me, remember me أرسلت 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 التقرير إلى المدير. I sent the report to the manager. أرسلت, I sent التقرير the report إلى to the manager المدير. Again أرسلت التقرير إلى المدير. The report التقرير to إلى the manager المدير. Now it is the end of our lesson. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I really hope you understood this tense, because in this lesson we finished 3 tenses. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed the lesson, and I hope you understood my explanation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tag your friends who are learning Arabic. Share the video and like the video if you liked it. Thank you so much, and goodbye.